This video is about where does the energy go, because I have a lot of examples of energy that sort of dissipates, and then it leaves people feeling kind of drab, like kind of like a little, like I don't know what it is, but it's like a moment where it's like people aren't getting the juice. Like after the finals, the basketball finals or something like that, during the lockdowns, people became violent and broke in property and stuff like that. Like a little bit lightweight looting. They were staying out, and they got the riot cops, moving people out in LA, right? There's what the mass farming does, right? Or dominating a species. You don't get all of the collagen from the animals if you only eat one part of the animal. There's like 16 different types of collagen, and you like need to get all of them. So like older like generations did better because they were healthier because they were getting all of the collagen, right? They would eat the brains and the lips off of like everything. They would just okay. Anyways, there's a lot of people making disclaimers, and sometimes I even do it where, like, where I'm saying like, I don't mean to say this or something like that, and then, or you're like saying I'm not saying this or that before you explain yourself. And it's like perceiving, being perceived, like what's it called, misunderstood. Like I don't want to be misunderstood, right? Before I say this, and then there's why you have to say that going into it, because a little bit of the energy is getting stolen or siphoned off of something that would normally you would, like you look at people that walk around in hospital smocks, like when they're walking around and they like, they have their like certain kind of like, accomplished, like they're provident people, right? Like walking around in hospital smocks and stuff, right? Don't you kind of hate them a little bit now? Their energies got stolen. Like I'm talking about the scrubs, like that shows they work at the hospital when they're walking to the bus or to the parking lot or something, or going to get a Starbucks or something, and they have like their little key ring thing around their wrists or something like this. Like, just provident people, but I'd be thinking about like TikTok dancing and fucking people panicked about, supposedly they had bodies full, like trucks full of bodies on ice, and they couldn't find places to put they were gonna thaw or some shit. They were stressing and dancing and choreography, and you go fucking, I was like now, like when I see people like that, I was like I hope you, like, the reason that those people are sick all the time, like they're always got a cold or some shit, is because they tell other people how they should heal themselves. If somebody knows real medicine, or knows like even what you would call alternative medicine, how to actually do it, they don't want to get into an arbitrary discussion with somebody who wants to debate without the Socratic method. And then they go into this silly phase, like it's some kind of like thing where if they can't reconcile with the consequences of their fucking actions being horrendous, like even being that they are a commodity because of their being unconscious makes them a commodity. They resonate on a wavelength that could be used kind of to flood out creative, like imaginative problem solving people. They don't want you solving problems all the time, because that's basically your life force is like tied in with and so if like you take away the focus, like, oh, like, I'm saying, oh, it's nothing, like, you don't have to worry about that, then you would want to know that there's actually some feat that has been accomplished. And they're only worried about losing their fucking enemy. This only comes down to they losing their enemy. Like, they don't want to lose their enemy. Whoever, I'm saying, like, they love, I'm saying, that the guy that they're always talking about. And everything always goes back to that. And there's still an energy. To sustain themselves. I don't think that works. And if they don't know, then this must be like some sort of spastic type of like ghost dance or some shit. Autism. But what about the fact that, like, if you're not engaging on a creative level, channeling destructive energy into creative avenues, then you're low energy. It's like low energy, but low energy is not always bad. I've seen a couple of examples how something that was low energy was actually good. I don't want to get into that right now because it takes. And not them. I don't know. Yeah, because sometimes you have to quell your own energy if it's too much for the, like, let's say you're going from a pub or somewhere where everybody was talking loud into a room where the children sleeping or something. You need to lower your energy, or, and you would find that, I think, well, it's not. Anyways, whatever. I'm gonna come back and make another video.